Well, hello, Cancer. Welcome back to Peony Lore, where we happen to help you find the beauty in all things. So this is going to serve for the sun, the moon, and especially the rising sign of Cancer for the entire month of May. We're doing it a little bit differently this month due to all of the fun activities that are going to be taking place in May. We've got 5 weeks that are in May, and so we are going to be pulling main energy from the tarot for each of the 5 weeks, clarifying that, bringing in the Lenormand, also the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, and the numerology to help clarify all the different things that are going on. But we're going to start off, which I thought was fun. Spirit said, let's bring in a crystal card for each of the different signs, which will assist and communicate some different information. Thank you guys for watching the daily transit information that I'm putting out together every single day. Here on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all the places, all the socials. Okay. So this is interesting. So these crystal cards not only are giving an additional lead in for what other people can be using, but the messaging that's in here, Cancer, is going to have a little bit more to do with the actual messaging itself, which is about self-knowledge. So this crystal that they're talking about is lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli is actually this portion of this blue crystal right here. Lapis lazuli looks very similar to sodalite. The difference is that the lapis lazuli actually has pyrite in it. And so this is an ancient stone of Egypt. It's used quite a lot in third eye communication, in crown chakra. It supports communication and connection in general. So there's something about the energy of self-knowledge that's in here for the entire month of May that's going to be supportive of you. But of course, as always, we go in with our sacred geometry. And let's see what we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So I do know that when we get towards the new moon energy, just around the middle of the month, then you will be in the moon Cancer phase. So there will be some changes that show up for you. Okay, so we do have 2 different frequency cards that came out, so let's honor those. So there could be some major significant changes, as there always is during the middle of the month in general, but there will be some information that shows up for you that you're going to need to pay attention to. Self-expression, 749 hertz is the frequency that's coming up. And then the other thing that you have here is Metatron's cube, which, as you guys know, if you follow me, this is absolutely one of my favorite sacred geometry symbols because it encompasses all sacred geometry within this grouping right here. So we have lapis lazuli, self-knowledge, Metatron's cube, the all and the Akashic records, coupled with 741 hertz with expression, which is throat chakra. And then the final card that we're going to bring in here is going to share with us the next level of sort of where it is that you've been going and what's going on. So what we have here is the attitude of gratitude and being grateful for all it is that you have. So that kind of matches up with me, especially with the expression and the attitude of gratitude. When you're asking for something, and Metatron's cube is one of the most powerful manifestation sacred geometries that you can use, it is very important that you are speaking things into existence and that you are always expressing gratitude out of actual gratitude and not fear or what's the word I want to use? Not fear. What's the word? English, woman, English. Desperation. When you're desperate, that is the exact moment where you need to calm all the way down and take several seats. Because you're coming at manifestation or other things from a place of fear rather than love and being in that attitude of gratitude, which is guaranteeing you what it is that you need to have. So, what again we're going to do is we're going to break down each of the 5 weeks that are coming in with 1 card for tarot, and then we will clarify what is going on with each one of them. All right. We have the Hangman staging in the reverse position. And again, if you follow me, you know that we're going to take you into each of the different signage or the planet energies, just to give you backup to the backup. If you know your personal chart, I would be taking a look at it. If you don't know your chart, then this will be another way for you to try to understand what's going on. 2 major arcana out of the 5 so far. Let's see what else we have. The Mother of Swords is the equivalent to the Queen of Swords. We have the Emperor card. Ooh, we have the Love of Lovers. There you are in the reverse position. So there it is. That explains to me, well, it is you only because there's some other things that are coming on. Yes, I do know that that is Gemini's major arcana card, so some of you could be on the cusp, but also they're saying nope, this stays here. And then the final card for the 5th week that we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May 2024. Nope, that's not it. Sorry. There it is. There it is. It is the Ace of Pentacles sitting right underneath that attitude of gratitude. So there is something that's on its way towards you this month, and it is requiring you to go through an expression of healing something. So here's the deal. Whether it was 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months ago, and of course April was absolutely bananas, off the charts. Something that is taking place for you took place within that time frame for sure. And what it is something that you needed to unwind yourself from, unbind yourself from. So for me, the energy for me that I'm getting out of this very specifically is that some of you very specifically within relationships had to go through a shift. Now, if that relationship was domestic, then that's one thing. If it was a business relationship, that's another thing. Let's look at this in mass here. So the energy of the Hangman in the reverse, the Queen of Swords, the Emperor in the sideways position. This is the energy you're carrying from April into May with you. The Lovers in reverse, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. So planetary positions, this is Neptune, aka Piscean energy. Mother of Swords is Libran energy. The Emperor, of course, we know is Aries or Mars energy. The Lovers, obviously, we know is Gemini energy. And then the Ace of Pentacles can represent any of the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. As I'm looking at this particular story, this is exactly what it's telling me, is that you woke up to something, you made a final decision, because the Libra energy, when the Queen of Swords comes out, is like, look, we're making a final decision here. And to me, what this is looking like, you 100% cut someone or something out of your space in order to move forward into something else. The decision was made that you have received what it is that you needed from the universe. Potentially you got some sort of an upgrade or a download. Also, we'll talk about that in a different perspective as well, but which puts you in a position of knowing left or right. There was definitive energy in the decisions that were going on here. So the Emperor energy, with the Emperor being in the sideways position, this is the wanting of being stable. So this is root chakra energy. Again, planet Mars. Mars is doing a whole lot of bunch of stuff here in the month of May. In late April, it staged directly in its home position of Aries. So that could be something very specific in your own personal chart. The Lovers card in the reverse position is something that is incorrect. It is uncomfortable. It is a conversation or a disagreement between two people that are completely out of alignment. And so that can create a lot of challenges for people when you're going through some sort of a change. But the universe never takes anything away without bringing something back in its place. So the Ace of Pentacles is a gift. It's an offering. It's something that's coming towards you in order to help something else be better than it was. So again, information about self-knowledge, the Akashic Records, the all self-expression, and then being in the attitude of gratitude continually here this month is going to be the key to getting you where it is that you need to be. Now, my team is asking me to talk to you about the upgrades and the downloads. There were a lot, especially with the eclipse energies that we had in April. And what people sometimes forget is that you have to allow for integration time. So it doesn't mean that just because you got the upgrade on Monday that you're ready to use that information on Monday. Sometimes you need to wait 2 or 3 weeks for it to cycle and go through each of the different systems that it needs to. But because lapis lazuli is out here twice, whatever it is, it's going to involve you speaking your piece. Let's move through and see if we can clarify a little bit more about why the Hangman is in the reverse position for our Cancer. 2 of Wands. Make a decision. We don't care if you go left or you go right, but that is the definition I was talking about before, about choosing between one or the other. The Queen of Wands energy coming in here is definitely the energy of Aries again. So something very specific could be going on with Aries, or you have an Aries in your space as a potential that needs to be taken a look at. This is going to be different for multiple people looking at this. Again, if you're looking for a personal, then please take a look at the description box or the link above or wherever the thingy is here. And you can always book a personal with me. But this Libra energy that's coming in here, so this is a lot of fire energy already, but on top of water, planet Neptune, Piscean energy, stuff you didn't know, natural ruler of the 12th house, which is also a Mars energy, okay? Yep, we do have a lot of Mars energy in that, but it also has a lot to do with the moon energy as well. So this is why I'm saying it's you. Mother of Swords, this Libra energy, this coming up to a strong decision. What is it that we've got going on here with our Cancers here in the month of May? Judgment card, Pluto. Okay. You have to be ready to receive what it is that we're going to give you. And some of you are still making up your mind here. Is there anything else I need to clarify on this Pluto card? They said no, move forward straight into the Emperor card. So usually the Queen of Wands has everything to do with entrepreneurial energy. So again, even if you are approaching this from a business perspective, oh, wow. Yep, 7. 3 of Pentacles in reverse and the 4 of Wands. The Queen of Wands energy is let's get it done. Let's do whatever it takes. I'm rolling my sleeves up and I'm getting involved in the process. From an entrepreneurial perspective, it's someone that has strong supervisory or leadership skills speaking. So there's a decision here. So what we have is the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the 7 of Cups upright, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and then the 4 of Cups. What we have here is a strong decision about where to move. The 7 of Pentacles with the 7 of Cups means I've made a decision that this over here is no longer satisfactory, and therefore I'm looking to open up my options to change the way that my pentacles are rolling. And so this is 10th house energy work. So 7 and 3 is the 10. And with this 4 of Cups, the universe is definitely pushing its agenda on you or getting you sparked up within that solar plexus root chakra. Both of these major arcanas govern those, into accepting a new offer that's getting ready to come forward. Therefore, getting you ready to be prepared to release whatever is going on in your mind and in your heart with this Lovers card so that you can accept this new deal. Let's take a look at what's going on with the Lovers in that 4th week. Ooh, it is only a matter of time with the Sun card coming out here. Obviously, we know that the Sun card itself is the energy of Leo. It's just about being in your strength position within that heart chakra. So those two match up very beautifully. Do I need to clarify this one any further? No. Let's look at this Ace of Pentacles in this 5th week of May. And what we have is the 9 of Pentacles. Is there anything else on that 9 of Pentacles? They said one more. Thank you. So the other card that comes out is that Ace of Wands. Holy buckets. So listen here. The granting of 2 aces here, plus all of these planetary shifts, planet Pluto coming in here, Scorpio energy again. Also, Pluto is, excuse me, Pluto energy is, like I said, Scorpio, this is knowing that there's a change that's coming in your employment because something else is not working, or a partnership, okay? So if you own your own business, this could be some sort of an offer or a refusal of an offer for someone else that's coming in. You're waiting for this person. Maybe it could have just been simply like a job interview. You really thought this person was going to work out, but under second thought, there's someone else that you know is going to be better. However, all anxiety with this 9 of Swords in the reverse is released, because not only is this the physical manifestation, you're actually going to be able to grab this with your hot little hands here in the month of May. I love that. So the power is here. This is the universe telling you it's time to move forward, and please be grateful for all of this momentum that is coming forward for you, because this is meant for you. I'm just going to put this down for space within the camera's sake. And then what I forgot to do, because I didn't even look at it, is share this. So the bottom of the deck energy that we have from the main portion of the month, your overall energy for the month of May is going to be healing past anything that was a pain in your buttocks, okay? The energy of May for all individuals, however, is going to carry the energy of 4. The dailies are going to give you the vibration that's going to shift. Now, 4s are going to have everything to do with being stable with whatever's going on in your space, in your world, in your life, okay? So far, this is matching up very much for what it is that we know is going to be taking place for you. However, we're going to take this a little bit deeper, and we're going to go in with the Lenormand, and we're going to see if we can pull out personalities or energies that could match. Please don't try to fit something into your scenario. If this is not resonating, or if you're not already tracking with knowing that this is sort of what's taking place, then you may need to look at one of your other signs, or you can merge them together if you're married. It could have something to do with your partner, your spouse. Here we go. Give us the information about this Queen of Wands energy that we have in this first week of May. Personality. Ooh, we've got the Coffin energy, which is time to move, and because it is main female energy. So there could be something to do with needing this to switch over. So you could be dealing with the female, and you've just made your decision. It's time to move on from this particular person. Ain't nothing wrong with that. This is the energy of 10. 10 being almost similar. This is not tarot, but the energy of the 10 alone in numerology is we're at the end of the situation, okay? So that's what we've got going on here within this first part of the week. I'll try to put it like this. Hopefully the camera is going to not cut it off and you can see those and not give you too much flash. Let's get this energy going on here within this judgment. Give me the energy of the judgment here. We already know that there's a change coming. Yep, so here's the deal. With the distant horizons being in the reverse position, this is why Pluto is in the sideways position. You're just going back and forth, back and forth. And some of the conversation that's going on in your head is, maybe I'm not ready to do this. So there's some sort of an energetic tie or cleanup that needs to happen here. And this is where the self-expression comes in. Universe is already telling you that you're going to get this gain, but you have to have the confidence within yourself to express what it is that is going on for you in this situation. We will clarify again with another deck, but let's move forward towards this entrepreneur, this emperor, and this empress energy. And see, usually when you have the, this is the emperor, and I'm looking at this being more of a queen energy. It is the Queen of Wands, but I'm looking at this being more of the empress energy. However, with the two strong, dominant major courts of the female energy here, it does tell me that, to me, this, whatever this partnership was, or whatever this business was, or whatever this was, very, very tight. If this is the Empress, it would be a completely straight on match, but I'm doing what I'm doing here based upon experience. There is a falling out. There is a mismatch between the divine feminine and the masculine, automatically represented here with the Lovers in the reverse. But let us see what's going on here with this Three of Pentacles. I want to see what this Three of Pentacles is all about here. Specifically, yeah, you have to take this new opportunity because you're not on your path, and internally you know it. So pathway and the distant horizons both being in the reverse position, there's a downgrade of energy that could be affected if you're not paying attention to this new opportunity that needs to show up. These in the forward position are 100% right on track, but what the universe is saying is you're going to have to get ready for this change because there is a disillusionment coming, and here's what it is. However, this isn't going to break your heart because what's going to come and replace it is going to be better than what you thought. So let's look at this Lovers card, please. In the fourth week of May, there it is, the disillusionment. I said what I said. I mean, I love my job. And then the second card that comes out of this is toil and labor. So for most people, this is going to have something to do with removing yourself or divorcing yourself from the marriage of the business or the business partner that you're dealing with. And if it is an actual physical marriage, if there's a breakup in the works here, the universe is letting you know that it's time to have this change be made, but you will be well taken care of here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which is physical dollars, resources, and then we have the Power Pellet, the Ace of Wands here, that is giving you permission to take whatever action is necessary, but this is going to, again, not be something that is stressing you out. But this is what I want to focus on. What is the Nine of Swords doing here in this reading? Yeah, you're over it. So you're done thinking about what shoulda, woulda, coulda, and you're absolutely moving forward. Bottom of this deck includes the energy of the thief. So whatever this negative energy is that you're carrying into you, however you are making adjustments, is because whatever the situation is not right. Now, thief could be literal. It could be that you've realized that whoever it is that you're dealing with is stealing, doing you dirty in some sort of a way with resources or other types of finances. But the other energy could be thief of hearts. And I'm just going to leave that as it is right then and there. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more clarification. I'm just going to move these over a little bit. And we're going to go in with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun really, really quickly here. Let's see what else we can pull out for our Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May, each of the 5 weeks. Let's take a look at this Two of Wands energy and what other information can we pull out for our Cancers underneath this Hangman who has finally woken up to the situation at hand. All right, so the universe is saying things have been out of order and it's time for you to be enthusiastic about moving forward with your life. Let's take a look at this distant horizons in the reverse with this Libra energy. This Queen of Swords could be legal action for some as well. Just going to put that out there because that is the truth of the matter. What else do we have going on here? And what we have here is breaking up of a companionship. So, yeah. Pluto, the Judgment, Pluto energy, being ready to be ready to be ready. Now, if this is a legal type of a situation, judgment is more than likely going to be in your favor. Alrighty, let's get on towards the energy of this Four of Cups. Let's see this Four of Cups energy, this acceptance of a situation. It's emotional very clearly here. What is the acceptance of this emotional energy, or what is this offering that Cancer really needs to pay attention to here in this 3rd week of May? Oh, first card. Thank you. We are going to be understanding that we have to address that there could be some dramatic energy, okay? Because we've got Leo energy, I have to put it out there. You could be dealing with the Leo, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But the remainder of the conversation that comes out here is that we're going from drama to bring more practical. There's a physical move that's going to be taking place, and this is going to be the best thing for you with this originality card that's coming out. This is what you have to accept. The practical energy of this move, how it is that you're going to do it, and then someone is going to be assisting you with an unconventional way that you haven't seen already. Let's get into the energy of this information about the Lovers. Thank you. Ooh, you are removing yourself. You're becoming more independent, and there's been some sort of something. So I'm going to read this 2 ways, okay? Because Spirit said take it in both directions. Now, you could be fostering the independence for yourself because you're leaving one person to go with another person, aka queen. So there could be a third-party situation that's going on here. But the other thing that they're saying is the person that you're dealing with or the person that you're going to is going to be more the partner that is more in alignment for you, okay? So yeah, hopefully that helps you out understand this one just a little bit more. And then look at this energy here. So the Nine of Swords with the thoughts is pretty much the same energy, but what is the ultimate thought process with these new gains here by the end of the 5th week of May 2024? Did I say March before? I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't. All right, so what we have is you being inspired and then you having patience in order to move through this. So taking this inspired action that's showing up for you here this month is going to be very, very supportive, and understand that whatever it is that you're going through is a process. Excuse me. Not everything happens in 5 minutes, but there is something more that's going on here. Okay, now we're going to bring in the energy of the numerology just to see what else Cancer can do, how Spirit wants you to be able to think about these things, and then we're going to get into the energy and the additional crystal support that can come in with maybe Metatron's cube. Okay, so let's get into the numerology for our Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Pride, health, wow, And we got an extra card that came out, so we'll take it, we'll honor it. The first one that came out was teaching and learning, and then the second card was perseverance. Okay, so they said switch the order, so that's what we'll do. For the number that's coming out here is 444, the energy of 44 coming, meaning that the angelic teams are with you and trying to correct the situation. 19 reduces down to 2. This is the right thing to do as far as pride. We're rolling out of here, homie. This energy of 8 is very specifically about the fact that this is the 8 energy as well. This is not good. Again, this is not in order. Whatever's been taking place here is not practical, and so we have to do something original, and you need to accept this energy. The other duplicate is the 7-7 that's sitting here. So that's what they're asking me to share with you. However, this teaching and learning energy that we have here, whatever you have been going through, whatever has been the situation, you would have learned a valuable life lesson in this one, and therefore you should not have to repeat that energy again, especially if it's a business breakup, a firing, a termination, or even a marriage or a separation that's taking place. Something was so incorrect that the only way to put correction in it was to separate the energies of the parties that were involved. And there's nothing wrong with that. When it's time, it's time. Okay? So you've already been told here that universe is going to take care of any changes that come for you here in this particular month. The attitude of gratitude from going to bad to coming out of worse to bad to better, if you know what I'm saying. The good, bad, and the ugly of the particular situation. Metatron's cube is the energy that we're going to take a look at here. And again, Metatron's cube, whether or not you grab a download of this, whether you have your own sacred geometry pieces, Metatron's cube alone, just by having it, is a way of bringing about shifts in your physical downloads and awareness by rearranging everything, because this goes down to the cellular level of what's required. I love using this for money grid. I love using this for healing grid. I love using this for just awareness grid. So this alone brings things into a cellular level. But it holds within it the map of the blueprint of creation. Okay, so bringing things back into balance with the energy of 6 and its sacred knowledge. Okay, so what it's doing is it's using the masculine energy of what's going on and the feminine energy to bring everything back into balance within the spheres and the lines that you're seeing. Yin yang, think about it like that. Okay, so Metatron, the angel himself, okay, can be called upon when you're in the need of some healing, like I said, or some clearing. And remember that the cube holds all 5 platonic solids forms within it once they're created, creating the building blocks of life found within everything. Our awakening is imminent to survive the ever-changing shifts and vibrations of our planet. Therefore, our yearning to learn and know, okay, is the recognition that is the core deep key within us to restart and reignite our ignition of life. So you can use any crystal with this one, a platonic solid if you have it, or using each one of the spheres to create on the outside to create a crystal grid with something in the middle to help spark that. The other crystals that are going to be very supportive out of the Synergy 12 would be a piece of Dambarite. And the other one, especially if you're going through heart healing, would be a piece of Morganite, which is not cheap, but it's better than a rose quartz and even a rhodochrosite as far as healing the heart space. So you get what you pay for when it comes to how effective those things could be. The energy of expression alone is very specific in that we're talking about clearing your thoughts and being able to speak in a manner that is going to be in support of what you have going on, Cancer. So I realize this one might have been a little bit heavy, but you know, it is what it is. We all go through these dynamic changes, and I just hope that you are resonating with this. And if you do need support, make sure that you are putting down an opportunity to book in with me. Just go to the website, pick the date, the time, and the service of your choice, and we will see you at your appointed and allotted time. Having had said that, again, sun, moon, and rising to put the full story together. Thank you guys again for coming back to the channel and working with me through the crazy past couple of months within the different healings and things that I've got going on. Make sure you look at your other signs, and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.